MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Detroit Tigers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Jack Morris will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Number 11.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Lemon on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Ball one.
And there's ball one.
We got a ball, one strike.
The 1-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Whitaker loves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Roy Oswalt is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Stepping in, Lou Whitaker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Tigers, second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting second, the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So stepping in, Alan Trammell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, right fielder, Kirk Gibson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Turned on down the line. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Utley is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Ryan Howard, he'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ryan Howard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Gibson moving in. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Shane Vick.
Coming to the plate now, Shane Vick. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Howard leads off second with nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here's the 2-1 home. Hit to third. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, Roy Oswalt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Phillies lead this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, Lance Parrish, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled away. Hit in the air out to center field. Vick has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Gerald Evans.
Now at the plate, Darrell Evans. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Bases are empty, one man out. Squared that one up just a little late.
Nope, that's foul.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Batting sixth, left fielder.
Now to the plate, Roberto Jones. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ibanez is there. And the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Chase Utley.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Chase Utley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Hunter Pence. As he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Lemon. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 2-0. In now, Chet Lemon, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Lemon has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Oswalt is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Standing in now, Dave Bergman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-0. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Jack.
The pitcher, Jack Morris, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So digging in now, Lou Whitaker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Change up low, 2-0. Now the 2-0. It's a swinging strike on the fastball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Again, he sends it out of play. Bergman leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Alan Trammell will be next. Another full count pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alan Trammell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot. And he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Here's the 2-1 home. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. From the stretch. Popped him up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down. And with that, the side is retired. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Howard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he fouls this one off. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Center fielder number 8, Shane Vick.
Stepping into the box, Shane Vick. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he misses 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The left fielder number 29, Raul Ibanez.
Into the box, Raul Ibanez. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1 delivery. Ripped down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box now, Polanco. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Ibanez, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lemon is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready now, Kirk Gibson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 23.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Gibson swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch is popped up. Rollins is there for it. He's got it 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. So striding in, Lance Parrish. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A called strike over the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The batter, third baseman.
Stepping up now, Darrell Evans. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Line hard, but foul. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Roberto Jones would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Polanco shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Our score remains 2-1. At the plate, Carlos Ruiz.
Leading off for the Phillies, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. One and one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Roy Oswalt. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jimmy Rollins. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hot shot to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Roberto Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jones.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now in the box, Chet Lemon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And the changeup is way low that time.
1-2.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, James Bergman.
At the plate, Dave Bergman. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Grounded to the right. Utley right there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-1. Digging in, Chase Utley.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman, Chase Utley.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 0-2 home. Weakly to the right side, so he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Popped him up. Parrish over to his left. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Hunter Pence.
So striding forward now, Hunter Pence. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Gibson. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Howard. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Strike called, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. He pulls this one into right. Gibson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They lead it 2-1. Johnny Grubb is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And a ball, 1-0. Grubb, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. The 1-0. Makes him check his swing, but he went around for a strike. The 1-1. Is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Line towards center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Lou Whitaker. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Alan Trammell. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Oral Lopez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
29, Oral Lopez.
Now at the plate, Shane Vick. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Lopez, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 2-2 offering. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Another full count pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Digging in and looking for more, Raul Ibanez, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Digging in, Polanco. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Carlos Ruiz. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Kirk Gibson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is grounded foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Outside, 3-0 now. Darrell Evans is on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now. So it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 58. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot. Number 23. Brian Schneider.
Digging in once again, Darrell Evans. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. A fastball that just misses inside.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. In the dirt here, and boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, Roberto Jones. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Detroit. Our score remains 2-1. Glenn Abbott's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17, Glenn Abbott.
Standing in, Brian Schneider. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope,
and that misses, ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. He's through first and hustling for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Rollins, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
At the plate, Chase Utley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
In there, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Now the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Lemon sprinting after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box now, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Rollins takes his lead at third with 1 away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Ryan Howard is on deck. Oh, a little looper over short, and it's going to get in there for a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Ryan Howard. Line to the right side. Gibson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Center fielder number 8, Shane Beck.
Ready once again, Shane Vick. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Philadelphia is on top, 4-1. Brad Lidge is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Brad Lidge.
Leading off the inning, Chet Lemon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. The 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next for the Tigers, Dave Bergman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the ninth. That means game over.
That's
Lays
ball
off
2.
again, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Taking hold away that time. It's 3-1. The 3-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This one skied out toward right. Pence moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Glenn Abbott.
Howard Johnson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Johnson.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're set for what's left of this ball game from Detroit as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast. Dave Rosa enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Raul Ibanez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Gibson moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Standing in now, Polanco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Rosa playing in his home state of Michigan. This is his first year at the big league level. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Ross Glode will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Ross Glode.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. First and second here with nobody out. Drilled down the line, and this will get by him at third. Down the line, it's a fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead, they're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that same situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Into the box, Jimmy Rollins, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Two pitches fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Chase Utley, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Michael Sturtz takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 40, Michael Sturtz.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lou Whitaker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. One-0 count. Here it is. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. The next 3-2. Hit in the air to right field. Pence is there, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Digging in to try it again, Alan Trammell. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
I'll tell you what, D-Roll, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Digging in, Kirk Gibson. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Trammell, the runner at second with 1 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Vick moves over. 2 down.
The catcher, number 13, Lance Parrish.
Into the box now, Lance Parrish. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Philadelphia have evened up this World Series at 2 games apiece. Roy Oswalt is the winning pitcher of record. Jack Morris pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout.